Hi Capricorn, we're going to do your reading. So, how are you guys? Hope you're well. I've tried over and over to get different cards, and it won't let me. So, very strong message coming through. Maybe not all rainbows and butterflies, but definitely has a good ending. Four of Wands is in the outcome. That's a stable new beginning. Could be twin flame. Let's just dive in. Powerful message from Spirit coming through. It will not let me get different cards. As I pre-shuffle, the same cards come out. So definitely something channeled coming through. Let's see. Let's just get started. I love you guys. Real quick, I don't do personal readings and I don't do extendeds for every reading. I keep those very limited. There aren't that many, but the ones that I have done are extremely good. They're like personals. They're almost personal. So they are the next best thing and much more affordable. I highly, highly, highly recommend those. I will link them down below. You can check them out if you'd like. Let's get started. Okay, let me see what came out first. Okay, that's success and recognition in reverse. Okay, it was these two. So we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this is time to let go of something. You know, something that's holding you back, maybe not investing in something that you should be, or you're investing in the wrong thing. And oh, I didn't even see this one. That's good. Let me revisit this, because I did not see this. Oh, maybe I did. I don't know. Here's the 9. Sorry. This deck is a little bit complicated or advanced. So, but this is amazing. Oh, I know. Okay. So the 6 of Wands. This is victory, recognition. The holding on to something or someone where you're not valued is playing a total mind, you know what, on you and your well-being. All right. I'm just going to lay it out there. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's something very strong that needs to come through. I'm telling you, I tried for 5 minutes. I pre-shuffled, and every card that flew out wouldn't leave me alone and let me get away from this message. So please listen to this. You cannot like me for a little while if you want, but it is coming from love, okay? So 4 of Pentacles and 6 of Wands. So something that you're holding on to is really putting a major dent, hurt, pain. It's damaging your self-value, self-worth, possibly even your respect from others. That's a maybe. Just discard what doesn't apply to you. It's been going on for a long time. You're heavily burdened by it. It's really brought you down. We've got the 4 of Swords in reverse. The 4 of Swords in reverse is in the upright. It's taking a break, you know, rejuvenating, regrouping. But in reverse, I feel like you're maybe taking it to a dangerous level, right? You just, it needs to happen sometimes, but it's not someplace you want to, as Lisa Nichols says, take up real estate. You don't want to stay there. You're not going to buy real estate in a bad area. So don't stay in this place. Okay, it's time to come out of that. 9 of Wands. And then I think that it's what's holding you back is waiting for an offer, a stable offer. This Leo, you may be dealing with a Leo. Somebody else had a reading like this. Gemini, maybe. So check out Gemini if you have Gemini in your chart or you're dealing with the Gemini. Very strong channeled message for Gemini too. So the Strength card, it's finding that balance of good and bad. It's got some yin-yangness to it, you know, but it's persevering. It's pushing past things that are difficult. There things in life can be difficult, but you don't take real estate there. You push past. This is also judgment of, you know, balancing out the good and bad, where you'll put your attention and your focus. This is strange because 444 when I said that. This is strange. 444 has been strong lately. So in the Sagittarius video that says 444 on it, amazing, amazing signs. So if 444 is important to you, even if you're not a Sag or you're just really into signs, that video is creepy. Creepy. That like made, when I watched it later, because of all the comments, my like stomach fell out. Like I felt like this. I was just like, oh my gosh, creepy, but amazing, but creepy anyway. Sagittarius has got a 444. 444 is somehow important here, I'm feeling. Nine of Pentacles, stop waiting for an offer. Get out of this stuck mode, move forward, take action. You are somebody, this is weird for you because this is not typically, you know, your norm, okay? But something's gotten you off track, I believe, and we got to get you back on track. So, Knight of Wands, take action. Time to take action. I just want to stress, I can't stress enough, don't forget who you are, Capricorn. Somebody's forgetting, okay? This Queen of Cups, this is somebody that has a lot of love, you know. She's nurturing, but the Queen of Cups, she can shut down that love when she needs to. She's not going to waste it where it's not valued. She knows, one moment. Tentacles. Look at the octopus. How beautiful is that? This is the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Okay, so looks like she's protecting the seahorse, right? Seahorses represent, you know, going with the flow. They don't fight the current, okay? And she's obviously in some current here. But seahorses don't fight it. They go with the flow. But look, she's holding on. See that? You need to take action. Also, what I'm getting from this Queen of Cups is that, you know, I think there's an important, because you love someone, because they're your twin flame, because you're destined to be together, whatever you're telling yourself is your story, that may not be their story. So even if you're right and they're wrong, you can love someone and be right and still not put your life on hold for them. It's not an all or nothing. You can still love them. You can still cherish them, but you don't have to put your life on hold. That doesn't mean you don't love them or you're not faithful. Anyone that says, I'll never be happy with anyone else, don't do that to yourself. You are putting the key to your happiness in somebody else's pocket. Please don't do that. Something needs to change, and I'll tell you why. This could have to do with a husband or an Aries. Here we have this Emperor looks a little bit like a controller. See that? See the puppet strings? It might be somebody that's hanging, I don't know, something over you. But there is an element of wisdom here, too. And then see the Child? Somebody may be telling you a false story. Maybe it's you. The Hierophant is a high-level relationship. Interesting, huh? But then we also have Nine of Pentacles. So this is independently successful, wealthy, on your own. And then what comes from it? The bottom of the deck, we got the Four of Wands. So yeah, there's some twin flame energy. I'll link the twin flame almost personals down below. I mean, they're you won't be disappointed in them. They're amazing, but no matter what the deal is, you need to take action and move forward and not be feeding all your energy into something that's draining you. We're going to lay out a new spread here in a second. Let me just see if anything else comes through. You got a new foundation. I feel Tower. So, Judgment in reverse. This is a reconciliation. Rising up from the ashes. It could be, I'm so sorry, please forgive me. And you could be dealing with an air sign. This Knight of Swords is someone that comes and goes. Let's see what that's about. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys have a strong reading. Like, in knots in my stomach strong. Conflicted by forward motion, but never ending. It's like this nine of, this whatever it is. But that Wheel of Fortune, oh, there's the Tower. I just said that. I felt Tower. Wow, powerful. Something, we'll figure out more, but let's lay out a spread. King of Swords, Five of Pentacles. It just doesn't look like it's over. The sword is up. Could be dealing with an air sign. Feeling left out in the cold. All right, we're going to move on. There's the Chariot. Right when I said move on. Okay, sorry for the lawnmower, air blower, whatever it is. Okay, we're going to do a spread. Let's do a spread. I love you guys. I just, same with Gemini, I feel so much love for you guys in this reading, so it's just, it's something that needs to come through. The Sun, happiness, hope, healing, good things are coming. So that's what this is all about. Looks like you know that. Okay. King of Cups. Let's look at your energy and then their energy. Yeah, there you go. Four of Swords. That's taking a time out. Maybe time to rejuvenate. And there's Judgment. You're waiting. You gotta stop waiting. You're waiting for, look at these cards. Everything I just said. This is reconciliation. You're waiting for maybe an apology. But you're not moving on, and you may be missing out on other things. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And, wow. Eight of Wands, forward motion, communication, Ten of Cups, the Well, manifesting, wishes. Okay, let's look at their energy. Okay. The Hermit. They're not coming forward. Jeez. This is a Page of Cups in reverse. They're holding back. I mean, in the extended, we do a full spread on your person, which dives in deeper, and we ask, what would they say if they had no ego? Why are they running? We get really strong advice. Often we get time frames too. And they're just so much more personal because it's just a small group of people that watch them. You could be dealing with a Libra, but there's Justice. Oh, yeah. Why you were blocked? This person blocked you. I think they blocked or they ghosted. There's an extended on that too. So Sword is down. They're shut down. But okay. Two of Swords. Oh my gosh. Twin Flame. Foundation. We got it twice now. Let me ask some specific questions. How does Cappy's person feel? Let's see, it looks like they feel stuck, tied, bound too. Strong twin flame energy. Here's the Empress. But what are they stuck on? Oh, I'm getting something here. Let me clarify that real quick. Eight of Swords and Empress. I don't know, Cappy, are you trying to save this person? Dawn of Cups. Page of Cups. This is, what is this? Accurate AF Tarot. I'll put the cards in the box below. I think this person's full of themselves, self-love, selfish. Why are you letting this bring you down? If and when they come back and they're evolved into something better, then you can revisit it. You know, there's justice again. Karma. Oh, you may be, okay, hold on. You know what I think, Kathy? I think you guys may be holding on because it's so unfair. Justice twice. You want this person to get their karma or to see your value. Who cares? So, I know you do. I do too. But other people see your value when you see your value. When you push past, rise above, create your own happiness. This is so much like Gemini. Gemini's reading. Look at that. Six of rings. What are rings? I guess that's Earth. Oh my gosh. Two of rings, equal give and take. You're holding out for that with this person. And the star, harmony and renewal. Okay, let's stop focusing on what you're doing. I think we know what you're doing. What you're doing is holding on for something, something or someone to learn, to discover your value, to give equally. It doesn't look like that's happening anytime soon. There is some karma involved. But don't let their karma be your karma, right? Let's see. Let's look at advice and what's next for Kathy. Focus on moving forward towards your destiny. Strong karma. Newsflash, loves, this might not just be their karma. This might be a lesson for you to move forward. Look at that. Tell me more. Oh my gosh, yeah. Let this cycle clear out. Waiting. Holding on. Truth, clarity. There's the Four of Wands again. But it doesn't, you're not supposed to stay with your twin flame if it's not equal for you right now. Your lesson might be to elevate yourself. That is good. Sitting around waiting for a twin flame that's not recognizing it, or whoever this person is only perpetuating the negative cycle, because they need to have self-love, but you can't help them have self-love if you don't. They have to rise up. You have to rise up. This is a cycle completion. We've got a painful ending, a return. This looks like a little bit of narcissism to me, too much self-absorbed, but you're waiting, not letting go. Maybe for an apology or for the truth. Be careful with tarot watching. If tarot is keeping you stuck, take a break from tarot, okay? Tarot is not supposed to hurt you. It's not supposed to keep you stuck. What do we need to learn here? Page of Pentacles. What do we need to learn? Make a decision. I'm going to have to pull another deck. What does Page of Pentacles? What does Capri need to learn? Hangman. Take a deeper look, a better perspective, move forward. You guys, I think you have you could have a false twin. Whether it is or not, you've got foundation coming forward, but you can't stop. You have to keep moving. Cappy, if you're trying to fix someone that's broken, what makes you think that you can fix something that you didn't break? You've got to move forward in a direction that's stable, that has foundation. And that's where your new beginning will come. I think you know all this. You know everything I'm saying. This should just be a confirmation. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. Huh. Okay, I'm about to wrap up, but let me just do it. I feel something. Oh, I know. I wanted more on outcome. Let's see. Let's do totally start over and get patience and planning. There's the Empress again. Oh, okay. So advice is shadow work. This is a strong message here. Your message may be to stop trying to move forward. Yeah, you got to try and stop trying to I'm sorry. Your message might be that you need to stop trying to fix people. That could end up pulling you into codependency. Ooh, I like harmony. Twin flame energy for sure. Suffering in silence. Again, I'm trying to get something positive, but the only thing that I'm getting is that you got to move forward. What's coming? What's coming next? Truth, clarity, triumphant success. Okay, you might need to work on your third eye, okay? Third eye chakra. And then let me pull one of these too, real quick. This is a powerful message, you guys. It might not be the happiest message, but it actually is, because you've got 4 of Wands showing up multiple times. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. I accept responsibility for my own happiness. Wow, that's what, same as Gemini, and that is exactly what this reading was saying. Didn't I tell you guys earlier, this was like Gemini's reading, and that same card came out. I accept responsibility for my well-being. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. That might be what I was missing. You might have some guilt or blaming this on yourself. Look at this. You got to stop thinking of it as right and wrong or good and bad more, but I just as like a course correction. Oh, yeah. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. You know what's going on with some of you? Somebody doesn't want to admit that this needs to end because they put so much into it. Let me read that. It's like, if I let this go, then that means all this time and all this work and effort I put into it, I wasted. But this is what I'm going to say. Life on earth is full of experiences. It is our human brain that views outcome as good or bad. The soul simply views them as chances to grow. I think I said that. It's not, don't look at it as right or wrong, good and bad. Learn to see the big picture of life instead of the minutia. Failure to accomplish a task is merely the opportunity to evolve. I need to blow this up and put this on my wall. Failure to accomplish a task is merely the opportunity to evolve, and the negative connotation of the word failure can prevent you from trying again. You must come to the realization that there is no judgment involved with your soul's lessons. Realize that what you view as failure is just your soul telling you there is another path. Some of you are involved with a false twin, and there's a real twin around the corner. I'm sorry. I know that's sucky to hear. And you can look into those twin flame extendeds, but some of you, there is strong twin flame. Some of you are in a twin flame, but some of you might not. Regardless if it is real or not, your lesson is to not stay in a situation that's not good for you, okay? Go back and watch the very beginning of the reading, because I think that came through really strong there. You must come to the realization that there is no judgment involved with your soul's lessons. Realize that what you view as failure is just your soul telling you that there is another path. Embrace the maxim, when one door closes, another one opens. It is a time for you to stop any negative emotional investment you have in the outcome. Revel in the knowingness that everything will reveal itself when it's meant to. No matter what, be true to your dream and the creative process. This basically restated most of what we had here. Because you've invested so much, you're afraid to accept the failure of it not working. But this is saying exactly that. It's a time for you to stop any negative emotional investment. Okay? Oh, my heart is just so heavy. So I'm gonna let you take a screenshot of that, because I think it's powerful. Okay. I'll do each page individually, and then I'll try to get it together. I don't know if I can. Oh, do you guys hear the rain? All right, Capricorn, I love you guys. I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful and how it was helpful, because sometimes I don't want to post videos like this because they're negative, and I know you guys are coming for, upliftment. But every time I do post a negative reading, it gets responses like, "Oh my gosh, that helped me so much," and if it just helps one person, then it was worth posting, So let me know, and I love you guys so much. I'm a Cappy rising, so I'm right there with you. Love you guys. Bye, Cappy.